For decades, the computing industry treated graphics as a frivolous side project, while giants like Intel poured billions into making central processors marginally faster. The digital world remained flat, jagged, and agonizingly slow. The industry consensus was rigid. Specialized graphics chips were a niche toy for gamers. They claimed the CPU could handle it all. This arrogance left creators and users staring at blocky, glitchy pixels that broke immersion, or worse, crashed their systems. 3 engineers in a roadside diner didn't just notice a missing chip, they saw a fundamental flaw in how computers thought. In 1993, Jensen Huang and his co-founders launched Nvidia to wage war on the status quo. They weren't just building hardware, they were betting their lives on a future that didn't exist yet. This wasn't about better video games, it was about parallel processing, a gamble that would eventually evolve from rendering polygons to powering the artificial mind. The company has since survived near bankruptcy, market skepticism, and fierce competition to become the most valuable chip maker on Earth. This is the brilliance of Nvidia. The genius of Nvidia begins with a willingness to suffer for a vision. In the 90s, the market was crowded with dozens of graphics companies fighting for scraps. Jensen Huang didn't compete on their terms, he changed the physics of the battlefield. In 1999, Nvidia released the GeForce 256, explicitly defining it as the world's first GPU, graphics processing unit. This effectively offloaded heavy visual math from the CPU, a move critics called unnecessary. Huang ignored them. He understood that while a CPU is like a Ferrari, fast at one thing, a GPU is like a fleet of buses moving massive amounts of data simultaneously. This architectural philosophy, born in a Denny's booth, became the bedrock of modern computing. Nvidia's crowning achievement and its biggest risk was the creation of CUDA in 2006. This software layer allowed scientists and researchers to use gaming chips for complex general computing. At the time, Wall Street hated it. They saw it as a waste of R&D on a feature nobody asked for, causing profits to plummet. Yet this mistake was a masterstroke. It turned every Nvidia card into a supercomputer. When the AI boom ignited in 2012 with the AlexNet breakthrough, researchers realized that the same chips used to render explosions in Call of Duty were perfect for simulating neural networks. Nvidia had spent a decade building the runway for a plane that hadn't been invented yet. Unrivaled dominance. Innovation fuels Nvidia's trillion-dollar valuation. They didn't wait for the AI wave, they built the ocean it swims in. Their H100 chips are now the most coveted resource in the tech world, serving as the oil for the generative AI revolution. By controlling the full stack, hardware, software, and networking, they built a moat so wide it looks like an abyss to competitors. While others scrambled to pivot, Nvidia was already 5 generations ahead, powering everything from self-driving cars to protein folding for drug discovery. The genius of Nvidia lies in its ability to solve problems before the market knows they exist. They took a peripheral component and turned it into the brain of the modern economy.